So I said, I'm going to go live. I'm going to show the ugly background. I could set that stuff up the way it looked pretty. I just ain't had time to do it. But hey, get ready for Thanksgiving, Black Friday deals, and we're going into Christmas, and it's about to be the new year, 2025. Wow. Don't the year fly by super fast, guys, man. Listen, you guys might be feeling like, I am not where I wanted to be, and the year is almost over again. And every year we be going through this thing, January 1st, New Year's, and we were like, yo, this is going to be the year. I'm going to make all these changes. But you don't need to be waiting. You need to go ahead and start now and go into the new year already in that beast mode, right? So I just want to tell you guys some things that you can start doing right now, so that you can go into the new year already in that zone that you need to be in, so you can start crushing it this year with whatever you're trying to do, right? So you guys know me. I'm a passive income coach. I teach people how to leave their 9-to-5 jobs by matching or exceeding their current income, selling digital products or services, right? And with today's technology, there's so many ways you could do that, and it's not even as hard as you think. Where most people fail is the grind. They can't keep the grind going for various amount of reasons. It could be their financial status. They don't have enough money to keep going. It could be life is really life and real hard. They working so much. They got kids, got family, got obligations and responsibilities. They just distracted. They can't really go hard on themselves as they would want to, because so much other stuff is pulling on them externally right now in their current circumstances. That's where a lot of people fail, right? So I'm going to give you in these videos some things you can start doing right now, so you can go ahead and start transitioning into the new entrepreneur mode mindset that's going to already be unlocked by the time you go into 2025. All right, so I want to break some of those things down for you guys and take some notes. Because if you're really serious about leaving your 9-to-5 job, earning extra income, being financially stable, financially free, financially literate, breaking the shackles of poverty and the curse of poverty, the spirit of lack and the spirit of want, and this, all of that negative stuff, you want to provide for your family. You can't stand your boss. You hate your job. You hate the drive. You hate the commute. You hate living paycheck to paycheck. You just hate your life right now. Then there's something you can do about it, and you shouldn't wait. And the new year shouldn't be your motivation, right? Your situation should be your motivation. Your family should be your motivation. The burning desire inside of you to get out of that situation should be your motivation. All right. So why are we waiting to 2025? All right. Because at the end of the day, we all know what's going to happen. We're going to roll into 2025. We're going to be pumped for a week or 2 weeks or maybe even a month. By February, by March, you right back to where you was in 2024. All right. So we can start now. All right. So easy stuff that you can do that don't cost no money, how you can start crushing it in 2025 that probably 90% of you guys aren't going to do because you don't think it matters, but it matters a big deal. I have invested in coaches and mentors. All right. We're talking anywhere from $5,000 to $25,000 investing in one mentor, learning the value of wealth that they teach, trying to accomplish what they've already achieved by getting inside their head and picking their brains and learning from them directly. And some of the things that they teach me and have taught other students are very simple that regular people just won't even do, that you need to do because it's very important. And it is writing down your goals. And I'm a Bible guy. It says, without a vision, the people perish. Make your vision plain, make it simple, make it the way you see it. Some people won't even write down your goals. You know what you want to do, but you won't even write it down. All right, I want to be a millionaire. What are the steps to becoming a millionaire? Write those steps down. Cross those steps out. Find out everything you need to do, right? How much money do I need to make to become a millionaire, right? How much money do I need to make $10,000 a month, right? That's almost $300 a day. How do you make $300 a day? Write this stuff down. What do I need to do? What do I need to sell? What do I need to be doing to create $300 a day so I can make $10,000 a month? Right? Write those things. How am I going to do it? Am I going to do it with digital products? Am I going to do it with creating my own course? Am I going to do it with coaching? Am I going to do it with drop shipping? Whatever it is, am I going to do it with YouTube? Say, I want to monetize my YouTube channel and start making $10,000 a month. What are the steps? The first thing I got to do is got to get 1,000 hours of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. What are the steps to do that? How do I get 1,000 subscribers? Step one, like you haven't even created your YouTube channel. And I don't mean like you've created your YouTube channel, you have a profile, but you ain't really created your YouTube channel. You ain't put a banner, you ain't added any links, you ain't put a profile picture. You ain't learned all the settings of YouTube to make your profile optimized. Just the basic stuff before we even create videos, right? How long should my videos should I be putting out consistently to help me get to 4,000 hours of watch time faster? You need to know this stuff. So write your goals down. What's the first thing I need to do? What's the second and the third and the fourth? What do I want to make? What's my ultimate goal? What are the small goals that's going to lead to my ultimate goal? How do I achieve these goals? Where do I find the information? What do I need to learn to help me achieve these goals? What videos I need to watch and research? All of those things, write them down and start knocking them off. You guys, that's the first thing what you got to do. You got to put it down on paper and start knocking that bad boy out. Like, why are we not doing that part? That's easy. And why won't you do it? You can't get some Post-its. You can't get a pen and a pad and just write that stuff down. All right. So that's the first thing we're going to do. After that, we're going to start creating daily habits. You say you don't have time. You say you don't know how. You create daily habits. We call it a standard operating procedure. Every day, each week, every month, I'm going to be working and set aside some time to work in my business, to work on me, to work on my financial future, to work on my success. Create your own schedule. You are the boss of your own business and the employee. Put those things in something and do them. A spreadsheet, write them down, a calendar, whatever it is you use, and start doing them. Just like when you go to your job or you get your schedule, they have everybody down what they're going to be doing, what time. Everybody know what time they're going to be there, but you're not doing it for yourself and for your business. You just, okay, I got some time. Let me go do something. All right. Once you know your own working schedule, so create your business schedule around that schedule so that you can actually do it. Be realistic with yourself. I don't care if you only have 30 minutes a day. Do what you can in those 30 minutes and make sure you do it and set aside time to do it and map that stuff out and schedule it and incorporate it into your life and start doing it. Right? After you have all of those steps, now start executing it. Make them habits. It's like it's a habit to get up, brush your teeth, get ready for work, go to work and work. Make it a habit of you doing the same thing in your business. It's one thing to have goals, but the goals are sitting on paper because you ain't doing nothing. Or you half doing it. Or you forget that you had to do it because you're not even being consistent enough to where it's becoming a habit. It's one thing to be consistent, but it's another thing to be disciplined. You're disciplined, you're groomed, you're conditioned to go work for somebody else and make them rich Why not do the same thing for yourself? Have that same energy, that same go-getter mode, that same consistency and discipline that you have, so you won't get fired and you lose your paycheck and you don't make any money and you get evicted and you're thrown out on the street. Have that same mindset of, yo, I need to discipline myself so I can get myself out of that situation that only work for me. I'm in control of my income. Stop sacrificing yourself for others. Make it happen for you. All right? So, like I said, first, write down your goals. 2, create daily habits that lead to massive success. Work in your business every day. If there's some urgency for you to become successful, urgency, you're really frustrated, you can't stand another year of your job, let alone another month, right? You should be doing some things that'll get you out of that situation. You should be in grind mode, executing the steps that you wrote down to get you out of that situation. Otherwise, you're going to be there in 2025 and 2026. These are facts. This is the truth. All right. 3rd, incorporate faith and mindset to stay motivated. For me, it's God, it's Jesus, it's the Holy Ghost, it's the Holy Spirit. I couldn't have done what I've done without him. I couldn't keep doing what I'm doing without him. All right, excluding my family, they measure support, but I'm telling you, it take a greater person bigger than me to do this. I'm just gonna be real, because it's hard. Everything is against you. It's set up for you to fail. The whole thing is rigged for you to lose. The odds are so against you. Chances are you ain't gonna make it. 99% don't. It's only 1% who are successful in anything, in YouTube, digital products, drop shipping, Shopify, being an influencer, whatever, getting monetized. I did a video on how hard it is to get monetized on YouTube. It's not easy. Some people can't even get 1,000 followers or subscribers. Some people can't even get 10 views on their video. And that's just YouTube. You need a mindset that no matter what, I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to get better. I'm going to conquer. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to overcome. I'm going to overcome all adversity. I will not fail. Fail is not an option. I'm going to figure this thing out. Ain't nothing going to stop me. I won't stop me. My family won't stop me. My wife, my husband won't stop me. My job won't stop me. Income ain't going to stop me. No results ain't going to stop me. Doubt ain't going to stop me. Fear ain't going to doubt me. Not knowing, ignorance ain't going to stop me. Nothing is going to stop me from being successful. I'm going to make this happen through any and everything that gets thrown at me. How bad you want this? You need a mindset for that. You need faith, because not everybody going to be believing in you. Not everybody going to be supportive of you. Not everybody going to help you, and everybody ain't too many people going to be helping you along the way financially or telling you. If anything, they're gonna be like, yo, man, this YouTube thing is crazy, man. You better go back to your job, or you better keep working and put your energy in that. Save up, retire, and just accept it. Settle for that. You'll be fine. That's all they know. You can't even get mad with them. But most likely, you ain't going to have the support, even from your closest family and friends. Even if they say, yeah, man, I got you. They ain't going to be watching your videos. They ain't going to be buying all your products. They ain't going to be engaging with all your content. They ain't going to be doing it. It's you. You have the power, right? And I tell everybody, you got to give God something to work with, y'all. Faith without works is dead. You can't just keep praying and hoping, and you ain't doing nothing, right? You got to do what you can in the natural in order to give God to do the supernatural. Let me say it again. You got to do what you got to do in the natural to unlock and give God access and the ability to bless you with the supernatural. He needs something to work with. Everything go together. The stove don't come on unless you turn the switch. You got to ignite something. You got to start it. Even if you don't know it all, you don't have all the answers. You don't know what you're doing. You totally green. You totally lost. You totally unsure. You don't know anything. You don't know what you're doing. Don't know where to start. But that still don't mean you shouldn't. Figure it out on the way. Promise you, everything gonna start gravitating to you once you start believing. You ain't gonna even be able to build the confidence because you're not moving. We don't wish for it, we work for it. All right? The faith, all right, is the evidence of things not seen, but faith without works is dead. So you need the faith, you need God, you need the Lord to help you along the way, but you got to do the work too. God is going to take care of everything else. If he's speaking to you, he's pulling on you, he's telling you to go, just go. Go do it. He said you're going to be an entrepreneur, start doing some stuff. Should I do y'all be all like, should I do drop shipping? Should I do digital products? Pick one. Just start the process. You'll find out later. Stop wasting time on which method you're gonna start. Start something. I started drop shipping. I started Forex. I started Amazon. I started FBA. I started YouTube. I started TikTok. I started all this stuff. I was all over the place, and then I found what was me and my calling. God led me to it through my search. That's the faith. You're not gonna have all the answers in the beginning, but that don't mean that you're supposed to not do anything and wait and keep praying. I hope you guys get this. All right, so we're gonna move on to number 4. All right, so far they gave y'all 3 things. And by the way, if you're watching this on replay, make sure y'all give me some engagement in the comments. All right, ask me a question. All right. So the next thing is going to be get to the money. All right, get to the money. So you know how much you want to make. All right, you know what you need. All right. Now we need to go all in 100% on doing that stuff. All right. And sometimes this may mean sacrifices. All right. This might mean investing. All right. But it's going to cost you something. It's going to cost you your time, or it's going to cost you money, if not both. But that's how you get to the money. Because everybody ain't going to do what you're willing to do. All right. Everybody ain't gonna want it to do. So I remember back when I was doing this, I was using ClickFunnels, and ClickFunnels $97 a month, and I wasn't making any money, didn't have any money. I just started with the free trial. But I had to start with something. And I'm like, God, man, how am I gonna pay this every single month? Like right now, shoot, it's free. Worst case scenario, you can't pay it. They're just going to close your account. When you get some money, pay it, and then open it back up. Pick up where you left off. That's just my example. Right? But you gotta have something. All right? You got to have something that's just going to help you make money. So I needed a funnel software. I needed to get a product. I needed something to sell that's going to give people a reason to buy so I can make some money. And I tell you another thing. I said, man, I darn near slapped myself. I said I should be ashamed of myself. This is back when I was struggling, y'all. I said I should be ashamed of myself. I am trying not to spend money on me, but I want people to buy stuff. What am I sending out in the universe? What kind of ethic is that? I want people to pay me, but I don't want to pay nobody else. I don't want to pay for a coach. I don't want to buy their products. I don't want to invest in their course. I don't want to invest in their digital product or their blueprint or their workshop because I can't afford it. Or I'm scared it's going to be crap or whatever. But I won't. I want people to pay me. Look, that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. It don't make none. You got to get out of that mindset. Now I be investing in people just to invest in people's stuff because I want that to come back to me. Even if I already know all the information, I'm like, dude, this person's crushing it. I want to support them. I like this. I remember when I was doing this. I'll buy their stuff. It's a freaking gnat in here. Sorry, guys. But you need a product to sell. You're going to have to get something, right? If you build it yourself, you're going to need a software to build it and a software to sell it. That's going to create money for you, right? You're going to need to get a domain, a business email. You need to do that stuff. Stop trying to find free stuff. It's your business. But you need something to sell. You could buy somebody else's stuff who's already created it for you. You become an affiliate and earn commissions from it, or you could create it yourself. But you need something to sell. That's how you get to the money. Right? Even if you're just doing YouTube and you're putting out content, right? That's your product. You got to keep putting out content. If that's what you're doing, even if you're not making money, that's your product. That free stuff you're putting out is going to get monetized, where YouTube will pay you. But you got to put out product still. That's going to take your time. Going to take your learning. You got to get better. You got to polish yourself so you can stand up and next to your competition. If you create an ebook, you got to sell that ebook. You got to market it. You got to promote it. You got to tell people why they need it. Tell people who it's perfect for, why they should buy it. You got to build a website for it. You got to build a funnel for it. You got to optimize the funnel. You got to make the funnel better. See why nobody's buying it. See why they're not giving you their email address. You need to be learning and making the business better and figuring out why stuff isn't happening that you want to happen. But you need a product, something, so people can buy and invest in you. And you need to learn how to sell. You got to learn how to sell it. And then you got to sell it. I know this might sound like common sense, but some people don't even get that, bro. They don't even get it. So I'm telling you right now, going into 2025, you need to start doing these things like right now. Like, why are we waiting? Why the heck are we waiting? What are we waiting for? Because our bill show ain't waiting on us. The rent ain't waiting for us. Car note ain't waiting for us. Car insurance ain't waiting for us. So what are we waiting for? Why we got to wait to 2025? Why the heck we got to wait till January? Huh? Why? Make it make sense. Look, I done failed at everything. I don't, man. I didn't get it right the first time. I failed miserably. I cried, argued with my wife, my mom, my friends, myself, God, everybody. I was just stressed. I kept going though. When they called me crazy, when they told me I was stupid, when they told me I should quit, they told me uh, I'm ruining my life and I'm less than a man and I need to give up. And I kept going. I kept on going. I did not quit. I did not stop. I figured this thing out. I was on a mission. I'm still on a mission. Y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? You can do this. I mean, you can really do this. And I know everybody be saying this, but you can seriously do this. You know if you really sat down and you said, no, I'm gonna do this. You know you could do this stuff. Y'all seen the stuff that's coming out? The people who are doing it that you be looking at, you be like, oh my God, they doing this? How are they doing this? And they doing it big. It's too much money out here. It's way too much money. You come in here and you can do this thing like for real, but you playing. You've been playing for a long time. You've been, man. It's not even funny at this point. You pushing 50, still playing. What it's gonna take? I don't know what it is, man. Maybe you think something's gonna fall out the sky. Good luck. Maybe you think you're gonna get a scratch off or a lottery ticket. Good luck. I don't know, but you got a better chance of doing this than hitting the lottery because at least you're in control of that. Listen, that's all I want to throw in there. That's my little 2 cents. All right. If I could go back, I would tell myself, yo, start doing this. Even if when I was working, start doing this right now. We ain't finna wait. Enough is enough. You feel me? So let's stop playing. Let's do this thing, man. I hope I inspired you guys. If I did, leave something down in the comments. I always reply back. Y'all stay blessed, okay? I see you on the other side of success. I'm out.